It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Houston Texans. Set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. They'll start this drive again. Get to him quickly here. So get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Stroud to throw it. Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Stroud looking to throw. Touching down the line before he gets the first. Here's a handoff out of the gun. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. From the gun, he hammers home. And this runs out a gain of 4 to 41. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. Here's Stroud. It's tucked around by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Texans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Hands it off out of the gun. Good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Stroud. Quickly here, and that's complete. And it's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Stroud. Well, they'll shift things around. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now Stroud. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. The Colts are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Looking to put a drive together. reception. Here's Jackson. He's going to take a shot right away. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Calvin Austin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
You look at this Colt defense. And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. It's Dante Fulton. 2. Stroud now to throw. That's complete. And he is going to have the Texans first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Again, they'll drop to throw. Before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Open middle, right side, it's long. The Texans are 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and that's what they're playing really well here.
Yeah, good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Back to throw again. Now he'll tap this and run. Able to hit his target early. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver.
Get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. That's caught. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. It's not a run this one. I don't think he got there. No, they started right where it all started. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Stroud working out of the gun. Take this one for the Texans touchdown. Great effort there. Taking it in. And the Texans take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. The RPI will keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. After the sack, he was 2nd and 11. To throw is Jackson. He'll let it fly for Austin. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this one for a close touchdown. Calvin Austin, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Colts have regained the lead. That's recorded by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. To throw again on 2nd down. Straight left side below him. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touchdown. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. 4th down, here's Stroud. There's a diving catch right side. From Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Stroud out of the gun here. They'll run here off the second down.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Texans on third down. They've converted 4 times out of Sam. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Look the hot, look the hot. 11. Why Tony? Hey, no.
Back to throw. Stroud. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Jackson now. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Calvin Austin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tyler Bass now for the point after. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
It's a short one complete to the top. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Giving it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Why Tony? Hey, uno.
Operating from the gun. Stroud. He's in the space past the 25. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Stroud looking to change the play. On 1st down, he'll go to throw. And the quick throw here, that's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Stroud keeps it. And it's in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The sneak successful for the yard out. And the Texans have got it back to within a score. Elliott now to add the extra point. at 6, 20-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through. End zone for a touchback here. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, those things, and still be in good shape.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Jackson from the shotgun. Will keep it himself. Their fire is deep for Ayuk. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Brandon Ayuk, 72 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum, but not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
For 30 more yards and another first down. Operating for the down. Stroud. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. The throw again is Stroud. And that could be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Leads to second.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
Look the hot, look the hot.
On second and goal. Stroud. And Dallas Miles caught. Touchdown. these two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here out there, being able to put scores together and really bunch them up. And we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. He'll let it fly for Lester. This is caught inside the 63 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And Texas looking for a Colts touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trying.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And 7 on the 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Stroud. That's complete. And the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Stroud. It's complete. Line of scrimmage with 31 now on 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it. Now it's complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
19 Texans.
Play action. Stroud now. Somewhere the timeout call. As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Stroud. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. And plenty more to see after the break.
Jake Elliott set to kick
Second
off.
half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air, really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working pretty well. And most importantly, partner,
When they went to the tunnel with a lead, they come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to work with this in that first half.
Calvin Austin, 72 yards. And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score in the third quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And not much happening on the return as we'll get this to about the 23. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half score against them.
You mentioned they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Throwing now is Stroud. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Stroud looking to throw. And it is caught. And here they get this all the way to midfield, marking down at the 49.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Stroud will look to throw once more. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
That's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, don't you? I mean, this place is not just West Coast offense either. He's putting it all down the field as well.
They need 2. Here's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now Stroud going to throw. Here's Stroud. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Stroud. He's got to spread the target down here. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. 34 yards. And the Texans get a bit closer. Elliott on for the extra point. To 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. They're able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with the 1st and 10. And this one goes a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Ball again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. He'll do a nice job here just to find his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Hall again. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line.
Sometimes the crosses get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And that's going to make it 4th down. Indeed, go for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Stroud now to throw. Jackson first down.
And 10 at the 17-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the 2 now, second and goal. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Third and goal now, mere inches from Pater. Touchdown, Texans. Great effort there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. It's caught. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side. They'll take over here in just a very slim one-score lead.
We've seen this how many times now. Teams get a big lead, they go in the post mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the Giants of victory.
Just because you got the man to throw, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. He'll let it fly for Austin. Incomplete. Give him credit, they took it a shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And Jackson throwing once more. It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Stroud
touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Let the hot.
They look to throw now on first down. To the left side, pass caught by Thornton. They'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Dante Thornton, 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the fourth. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and completion of the play? Lift the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Well, it was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on. This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
On third down, here's Hunt. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. From the gun, it's Jackson. It's complete downfield. Both teams working on a short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Hall. And a tough slide. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
And the old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. The legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Well, every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's third down. Now Jackson. He's taken in. He's been tight end. And he is going to have the Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
Plenty of time. All three timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Out of the gun, they run it home. He's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Here's a 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. Complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Jackson to throw. That's caught at the tight end level with it. And he's going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. Clock's under a minute, still plenty of time, Parker. They all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Call again on second down. Looking for a seam to finding none. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2. He does have the first down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hill. Well, they'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. One more time with Hill. They'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Hoosier State will celebrate tonight as the